Hello and welcome back, and we're still in rather big kerfuffle, to be honest. So I need to go down there and get my pickaxe. Whoop. And I believe that was, it was the pickaxe. Oh, I'm kind of good at judging items from a distance. And we're going to get actually out of here now, because we got over 2 stacks of glowstone, which is more than enough for everything that I want to do. And probably for a fair while, so. And I've just gone way over where I needed to go to, so let's just get out of here. And I want to actually check before we leave if this is the origin. I hope I'm running in the right direction. There it is, yeah. I know. Is this the origin, is my question. I don't believe it is, because I'm fairly certain that the red arrow is the one that points to the origin, but at the same time, I'll hope it is. Isn't, I mean. No, it very much isn't the origin. Well, this is a pen. Okay, actually, and then let's do the smart thing. Let's do this smart thing where we do this, and we take a screenshot. So if we ever need it, for any reason, then we can get back here. And I just dropped a piece of glowstone, I don't know where it went, and now I'm annoyed because it's not a full stack anymore. Now I'm going to have 1 piece left over. This is a big shame. What? It's like, I swear I just saw it. Where's it gone? All this effort for 1 piece of glowstone. I just don't want to have 1 piece left over. Oh, never mind then. Just to get that, and I'll just have to throw some away. Because otherwise it'll annoy me. So 3 pieces, I'm sorry, you're going to have to disappear too. I picked them up, haven't I? There's no way that I haven't picked them up. Whoa, they teleport with me. What? Oh, so the piece that I dropped actually teleported through. That's horribly inconvenient. I mean, I suppose it'd be good if you died and never thought that you come down to me, stuff's teleported through, but boy, is that inconvenient for me. Where's my ender thing there? No, it isn't. I thought my ender eye was there, or whatever it's called. I can't remember. I'm going to sleep. In fact, no. And yeah. Really indecisive. Let's get the axe. Because I need to go and chop down some trees. Because we need to build some more chests. And I'm also concerningly low on wood, so it seems like a good idea to spend a fair portion of this episode chopping down trees. Because it will mean that we won't hopefully have to do it for a fair while. Because we're just at a point where we're literally out of resources as far as wood is concerned. We just don't have any. Well, when I say any, I mean enough to do anything. So let's just dodge him. Remember when I used to run and jump off that? I might start doing that again actually, because it did save a lot of time, but at the same time I died once. So for every upside comes a huge downside, which is in turn was me dying. So that's the thing. Okay, let's hop on over here. Up, and I fell, and that was just awful. I need to record some more SimCity. Go and check out SimCity if you haven't, by the way, guys. It's pretty cool. I'm starting a new series that should have started coming out for SimCity by the time you're watching this. It's where I do sandbox, so I get unlimited money. And our goal is to build a crime town. And what we're going to do is, I think it's on episode, whichever we decide to be the final episode, it'll either be 10 or 20 or something like that. You get the idea. It's going to be a value of 10, or it could be 100, but I very much doubt we're going to play the same city, SimCity, just one city for 100 episodes, unless we try and do the entire region, but even so, 100 episodes for SimCity would be fairly excessive. But we're going to try and make a criminal town, so we're doing the crime town, and then on the final episode, like I said, we're going to have it so that we build a huge police force, and they're just going to come in and destroy all of the crime and clean up the city, and I think it'll be pretty cool. I think it sounds pretty cool to just build a huge police station and have them just attacking. I think it'll be a pretty cool thing to do, so we're going to do that. But to begin with, we'll have no police stations at all until we decide we actually want some. And that's when everything will kick off and be pretty cool, hopefully. So go and check that out. It should be out by now. I might not have done it. I don't know. I'm just saying this because I'm thinking about whether or not I'm going to record it in a minute after I've recorded this episode. But I don't know. You'll just have to wait and see. I can't make any promises or anything else. So hopefully it's out. If it isn't, I'm sorry. Thanks for watching this episode so far. I don't know why I said thanks for watching in my ending episode voice, but I did for some reason. Let's keep it going. I think we got a fair bit of wood now, to be honest. I don't see us needing much more. And I'm going to replace this wood. I'm going to replant it. And if you're wondering why, it's because cutting down that tree is going to be such a pain. Because I don't like leaving floating trees. I like to cut them down entirely. But cutting down that tree is going to be such a pain that I don't even want to do it. Because there's so many different branches going off that tree that it will just take me forever to find them all. And forever to destroy them all. So I'm not even going to do it. And we need to get the saplings because we need to replant the trees, because ideally we want a renewable source of wood. We don't want to just have wood and then have an empty forest in about 20 episodes after we've cut it all down. But anyway, we're making some pretty good progress. We're getting, hopefully, pretty close to being able to start working on getting to the end. However, like I said, I don't really want to be doing that until episode 100, but let's at least try and get it to the... I want to be ready to go by about episode 70 or 80, so I can guarantee we'll go by episode 100, and then just have a few final touches between those episodes, as well as just building some cool stuff, which is another thing that I need to start working on. But because I don't really think that the tower's that cool. I think the tower's pretty cool, it's just that I feel as though we need to start building some other stuff too, because the town's kind of fairly bare. And the entire goal is for me to kind of try and populate, not necessarily populate, but to build houses between the town to make it one big village, which is kind of my goal still. In fact, I might start working on that next episode, so we might actually spend next episode building some houses that look like villager houses, but in reality have been built by us. However, I don't know if I'm going to do the difficult villager houses, and by difficult I mean the ones that require like stacks of wood and stuff like that, or if I'm just going to do the simple ones that don't really require much wood. I might have to do a mix of both, but I think I'd just do the simple ones and then do the bigger ones later on, and just leave a gap for now, for big enough for the bigger houses to go into. I don't know. It's just that I kind of don't want it to take 5 years to finish, and if I do loads of really complex houses like the libraries and stuff, then it'll take a fairly long time to finish. Like build my own blacksmith, and no, thank you. That doesn't sound like something I want to do. We haven't even finished the house. I just realised that we're here collecting wood, and I'm like, we haven't even finished the house. No wonder we need to collect wood. We should have more than enough now. That should be enough to finish the house on its own, surely. I mean, we're going to need a lot of wood in the next few episodes, like I'm saying, because we've got a lot that we're planning on building, but still, I don't feel as though we're going to need this much in this episode. We've already spent... It's amazing how much wood I can get in 5 minutes. I don't know why I don't do this more often, because it's only like 5 minutes every episode, and if I did this for about 10 episodes in a row, then I just never need wood, or I wouldn't for like another 300 episodes or something ridiculous like that, so don't know why I don't do it more often, but I don't, so that's your answer. I question myself, but then I refuse to give you an answer because I know that there isn't a decent answer that I can give you, and so I just leave you in the dark. Hop on over here, place that down. Just trying to get as many trees as I can, because the more trees, the merrier. So I don't run out of wood. In fact, if anything, we'll have more wood than we started with, because I think every tree gave us about 2 saplings at least, and we've replanted what I can see is all the trees, so. That'll do. And let's run on back home. I think that this is the way home. In fact, no, it's probably over here. We never went in this cave, as far as I'm aware. Actually, no, I think we did. I think we just found that there was nothing in it to take. Either that or I'm just running in the complete wrong direction, which is equally possible. I don't see my house, so I think I am running in the wrong direction. There's my house. Convenient that it's so tall. Suddenly look up into the sky. What's that huge tower? Oh yes, my house. Oh, I must admit, seeing it from a distance makes me happy that I built it. Yeah, watching out over the village. Can't even see the village, that's how far away we are. But you know that it's there because of the tower. I'm guessing that if we run over this hill, we'll see the village. Oh, I like that tower. It seemed bigger on top of that tree. It seems quite small now. Maybe it's just an illusion. Maybe it's just a figment of my imagination. But either way, it seemed slightly bigger on the tree. Didn't know that lava was there. Probably me who put it there as well. Didn't know it was there as I placed it. What's that burning? It looks like burning to me. Oh, it's the lava in the village. Oh, so you went to the village because I ran all the way around. That makes sense now. I thought it was burning, but no, it's just... I thought it was burning, but no, it's lava. How normal. It's just the farm. I don't know why the farm wasn't burned down, to be honest. I think if I moved some stuff and reminded the world that there was in fact lava there, then it probably would burn down, but it hasn't for now. I can't complain. I don't know why I took the carrots. I don't even want the carrots. I don't have any use for carrots. Practical use, that is. Because I just eat the potatoes. The only reason that I get the wheat is because there's a chance in the future that I'll have something like a horse, and when I get a horse... In fact, I don't have a saddle, though. I keep thinking, in fact, do I have... Correct, what we'll do is we'll make a deal with ourselves. So if we don't have a saddle by episode 100, we can donate, I'll say 20 diamonds to the gods of fire, or whatever. And we'll do it, so we'll have to throw 20 diamonds into the lava. Now, of course, we probably won't make that trade, but I'll leave it as an open trade. So if, like, by episode 300, we've got, like, 20 stacks of diamonds, but we've got no saddle, then that's when I'll be like, okay, fine, let's make the trade. But that's just an open trade I'm leaving myself. In fact, if you could remind me in a few hundred episodes if I still don't have a saddle, even if this keeps going for a few hundred episodes, but if it does, remind me that I don't have a saddle, and remind me of this trade if you are watching this and that is a thing that happens, and I don't want no rotten flesh. I thought that was a bunch of arrows. I was like, wow, that was like about 20 arrows, but no, it was just rotten flesh, which was not exactly what I was looking for. So I think in this episode what we'll do is we'll finish building that. Then I'll end the episode, and then I will debate with myself whether or not I want to go and play SimCity and record that for you, or if I want to just keep recording Minecraft. I feel as though I may have made a few too many sticks right there. In fact, no, I think I made the exact right amount. For fence gates, yes. For fence gates, I absolutely did, but the issue is that I'm not making fence gates, so I need to turn all of this into wood to make enough fences. This will be enough fences forever. I hope you understand this. Like, there's no way that I'm going to need 3 stacks of fences anytime soon. I certainly hope. But now we've got enough fences for a fairly long time, which is nice. And we can finish the windows. It's kind of like windows up here. We did not need 3 stacks. We needed like half a stack at most. If anything, we needed about 20. Oh, and I built so many. We're not even going to use... We probably won't even use 20. Actually, wait, no, we will. I didn't realise it was 3 layers high, but still, this was not a 3 stacks of fence job. We've done over half, and we haven't even used half of the load yet. So, that's just awful. I'll probably use slightly less than a stack. We'll probably have about... I'm going to say we'll have over 10 left, yeah. Because that's a fairly safe bet. And it was indeed. We have 12 left. And we built 3 stacks, which is just awful in every way. But, hey, I've just thought of something we can do with these fences. We can build a fence around the village. But at the same time, I haven't built an entrance for the village, so there's not really any point in me doing that. I'm very happy with how this looks. I think it looks quite nice. I mean, it does look remarkably like a prison, which isn't very nice, but at the same time, I like it. It looks a bit more medieval to not have glass windows, and I could go for the iron windows, but first of all, so much iron would be needed, and second of all, I don't feel as though it would actually look that good in the end anyway, so it'd be a complete waste in all reality. Do we have any bookshelves, actually? I think we have some bookshelves down here, and I died. Well, so much for that. There's no point in enchanting now that I've just lost all my XP. What's happened to my Minecraft? Let's disconnect and reconnect. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. Phew, that was weird. Okay, so now, after that mistake, the plan is that where's my leg? Oh yeah, my leggings were broken because they were nearly breaking anyway. 7. We will go to the Nether and we will go and mine some quartz. And the reason we're going to do that is because when we return, we will hopefully be a higher level. High enough to make enchanting have a purpose. And that should all hopefully be done in this episode. We should only need to spend about 3-4 minutes mining quartz and then come back and do a little bit of enchanting. Which will mean that I will name this episode something like Oh Enchanting or something like that. Or are you thinking of a title? I mean, I can already think of what we're going to call the last episode. If you can't, then I must question why. I mean, think about it, we went into the Nether. I mean, what could I possibly call it? Oh, wait, maybe going into the Nether or something relating to that. Okay, right, let's just get as much as we can. We're not actually looking for the quartz, if you're wondering why I'm leaving it. I don't need quartz. I don't intend to build anything out of quartz, and if I do, then I can come back and mine quartz. There's nothing about it that's particularly difficult to find. It's just that I need the XP. As much XP as possible, really. Because we're going to try and enchant a pickaxe, and we're not going to be able to... We're only able to do about a level probably 12 enchantment before my pickaxe breaks anyway. But I'm hoping we will get something that will be ideally fortune. Now, I know we're not going to get fortune, because if I remember correctly, you're lucky to get fortune on its own on a level 30 enchantment, but if we got fortune, all I'm saying is that I would be very, very happy. That's all I'm trying to say here. I doubt we will. If you're wondering why I want fortune, it's because if you get fortune, then you can get multiple diamonds from 1 diamond block. So if I hit a diamond block, example, with a normal pickaxe, I'll get 1 diamond. If I hit it with, say, a fortune 3 pickaxe, I can get 5 or 6 diamonds, which in turn means that I get significantly more diamonds. wonder if they've added a smelting effect or something recently, because I know that in Tekkit, I think it was, which is a mod pack for Minecraft, you should go and download it, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure you could get a pickaxe that would melt the blocks while you mine them, which basically meant you would get ore instead of having to get stuff that you need to melt down. I don't know if they've added that to actual normal Minecraft or if it was even in Tekkit in the first place, but I've just thought of it potentially mentally in my head, and it sounds pretty cool to me. I think it'd be pretty cool if you added it as an enchantment. I would really value a pickaxe that melted the ore that I mined if I just didn't have to worry about coal. That's probably a thing and I'm just completely oblivious to it, and everybody's just screaming at me in the comments like, come on, surely you know that's an enchantment. Have you ever played this game before? Did you ever respond? Yes, but most of the time I played it was in mid-2013 to early 2014. So, I'm not exactly in the loop as far as the updates are concerned, right? I think we'll get to level 14 and then we'll just admit that we're not going to get any further with this pickaxe. And we will go home and we will enchant. There's a part of me that's saying enchant the diamond pickaxe, but at the same time it's only a level 14. I suppose we're going to get more diamonds. We might as well just take a risk. Oh, I hate it how it does it tell you anymore? I think what they've changed now is that I think it used to be is that you could just drop the pickaxe in again and again and you get random enchantments every time, but you wouldn't know what they were because it was complete gibberish. But if I remember correctly now, you can see what they are, but you can't change them. So dropping them in again and again and again doesn't change it as far as I'm aware. I hope that isn't the case because that will really annoy me if it is. But it probably is now I've said that. Anyway, right, I need some lapis. If you're wondering why I need lapis, it's because, well, I've played this game recently enough to know that you need lapis to be able to mine. To be able to enchant. So, I didn't take any bookshelves, did I? Okay, right, let's get some bookshelves. I need to be fairly quick about this because we've only got 3 minutes until the episode has to end. I don't even have books, do I have bookshelves? I don't even have bookshelves, I have books. So, that's the problem. Let's make some wood. No. Okay, no, it's not that I want. It's not that. It's alt. No, it's not alt even. Not even that. Tab? No. That's what it was. Bam, bam, bam. 10 bookshelves. That'll have to do for now. Speed will be required. Right, where do we want to put this? Because wherever we put this, we kind of want to keep it there because we could risk losing stuff. Here is the enchantment table. Okay, I say we put it here. But is there any sort of center where I can put it in? No, it's always going to look weird. Well, we'll put it here. Bam, bam. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Boom! Efficiency 2 and something else for both of those, but that has 3 enchantment levels, that only has 2, so that basically means we'll just get efficiency on that one as far as I'm aware. Is it worth it? Let's do it. Oh, I don't know if I want it. Let's do it. We only got efficiency 2, that was awful, but if that one was better then I would cry. I'll never know if it was better, of course, but if it was, I would be very, very upset. And it's just for fun. Why don't you lose 2 XP? What? Oh, so they changed it so it doesn't actually use that much XP. It just uses lapis mainly. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so let's put you in here, and then let's see what we get from you. Ooh, sharpness and unbreaking. I'll take that. So efficiency. So if I'm correct, this should mean that it would mine even faster. So it appears to, in fact. So I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you for watching. Another 90-minute episode. You've been really spoiled pretty recently, haven't you guys? I'm going to look right at your face. Hello. I'm very close to you. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit like. Leave a comment down below telling me other stuff that you want to see me build, be it a huge line of houses from there or there all the way down to there, including a little bridge across the river, which I intend to do at some point in the future, but I don't know if I should do it now or not. Not that you will be able to comment, because it's not like I'm recording these a day before they go out or anything, because it's currently, 28th of August, and this will probably go out on like the 10th of September or something like that. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. And that's essentially it. I don't know if I'm going to do SimCity anymore. I might actually do Minecraft. This might be a Minecraft channel, but I don't know. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.